Hi everyone, I'm Millie. I know a thing or two about empty nests. The kids are gone, the house is quiet, it's a big change, but it's also an exciting new chapter. Time to reclaim our space and rediscover ourselves. Maybe even learn how to use the fancy TV remote. I've got 10 tips to help you thrive. Buckle up for a journey filled with laughter and self-discovery. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass, it's about learning to dance in the rain. This chapter is going to be a dance party. Get ready to shine. Remember all those hobbies and passions you put on hold while raising your kids? The ones you swore you'd get back to one day? Well, guess what? Today is that day. Maybe you loved to paint, write poetry, or maybe you were a rock star rollerblader back in the day. Don't let those dreams gather dust. It's time to dust them off, shine them up, and jump back in. Remember, this is about you. What makes your heart sing? What did you love doing before life got, well, a little lifey? This is your chance to reconnect with those passions and rediscover the incredible, talented person you are. Because trust me, you are incredible and talented, and the world needs to see your rollerblading skills again. Okay, maybe not rollerblading, but you get the idea. Now maybe you're thinking, Ellen, Millie, I don't even know where to begin. That's okay too. This is the perfect opportunity to try something completely new. Always wanted to learn Italian? Do it. Curious about pottery? Sign up for a class. This is your chance to explore, experiment, and maybe even surprise yourself. Who knows, you might just discover a hidden talent or a lifelong passion. And if not, you'll have a great story to tell. Like that time you tried pottery and ended up covered in clay. It happens to the best of us. The point is, step outside your comfort zone and try something you've always been curious about. You never know what amazing adventures await. Okay, let's talk travel. Remember those family vacations where you spent most of your time packing snacks and breaking up arguments in the back seat? Yeah, those were something. Well, get ready for a whole new world of travel, my friend. This time, it's all about you. Want to spend a week exploring ancient ruins in Greece? Go for it. Dreaming of a relaxing beach vacation where the only schedule you follow is the tide? Sounds perfect. This is your chance to finally take that dream trip you've always talked about. No more waiting for the kids to graduate or saving up vacation days. The world is your oyster, and it's time to get shucking. Just remember to pack your sense of adventure, your sunscreen, and maybe a few extra snacks. Because let's be honest, old habits die hard. Now I know what you're thinking. Travel can be expensive. But it doesn't have to be a luxurious trip around the world. Sometimes the best adventures are closer than you think. How about a weekend getaway to a charming town a few hours away? Or maybe a day trip to a nearby museum or art exhibit? The possibilities are endless. The important thing is to get out there and explore. Discover new places, try new foods, and immerse yourself in different cultures. Even a small change of scenery can do wonders for the soul. And who knows, you might just stumble upon your new favorite place on Earth. Or at the very least, you'll have a great story to tell at your next dinner party. And that's what life is all about, right? Creating memories and sharing stories. And maybe a little dancing along the way. So you're an empty nester. Congratulations, you did it. Now it's time for you. Helping others is super rewarding. It makes you feel amazing. Volunteer once a week, once a month, whatever works for you. Find something you're passionate about. Love animals? Volunteer at a shelter. Or help kids read at a library. You can even volunteer from home. The possibilities are endless. Make a real difference in your community. Meet amazing new people. It's a win-win. Volunteering is good for the soul, you know? It's a chance to step outside of your own life and make a positive impact on the lives of others. And honestly, it feels pretty great. Small acts of kindness can make a world of difference. Plus, it's a great way to meet new people and expand your social circle. Who knows, you might even make some lifelong friends. So go ahead, find a cause you care about, and jump in. You won't regret it. Okay, so you've raised your kids, you're an empty nester, and maybe you're thinking, what's next? Well, guess what? This is your time to shine. You finally have the freedom to explore all those things you've always wanted to do. Remember all those times you said, "Oh, I wish I could learn how to do that"? Well, now's your chance. Always wanted to learn a new language? Do it. Always been fascinated by photography? Take a class. The beauty of learning something new is that it keeps your mind sharp and engaged. It's like a workout for your brain. And who doesn't love a good brain workout? It's like Sudoku, but instead of numbers, you get a new skill. Plus, let's be honest, learning new things is just plain fun. It's like being a kid again, except this time you get to choose the adventure. So don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone and try something unexpected. Listen, I know what you might be thinking, Ellen. I'm too old to learn something new. Stop it right now. You are never too old to learn something new. I took up ukulele a few years ago, and it was a challenge. My fingers were like, what are we doing? But I stuck with it, and now I can play Row, Row, Row Your Boat. The point is, it's never too late to challenge yourself. Embrace the adventure of learning. You might surprise yourself with what you're capable of. Okay, I know this may seem obvious, but staying connected with your loved ones is so important, especially when your kids fly the coop. It's easy to feel a little lost and lonely when you're used to having a house full of people. But here's the good news. Staying connected is easier than ever these days, thanks to technology. We've got texting, video calls, social media. I mean, you can even send a virtual hug if you want to. Not that I recommend that, because nothing beats a real hug. Make it a point to schedule regular calls or video chats with your kids and loved ones. Even if it's just for a quick catch-up, those little connections can make a world of difference in feeling close and connected. And hey, here's a thought. Why not plan some fun activities you can do together virtually? Game night, anyone? Or maybe a virtual cooking class? The possibilities are endless. I know it can be tough when your kids move away. Believe me, I've been there. You miss them and worry about them, but your love means the world to them, so make sure they know you're there. Send a funny text or call to say I love you. Distance doesn't mean a lack of connection. It can make your bond stronger. Seeing each other in person is extra special. Pick up the phone, send that text, and let your loved ones know you're thinking of them. Trust me, it will make all the difference. All right, let's talk about getting active. Now, I'm not talking about running a marathon here unless that's your thing, then go for it. We're talking about finding ways to move your body that bring you joy. Remember those old jazzercise videos? Maybe it's time to dust those off, for old time's sake. I bet you'll still rock those leg warmers. Seriously though, moving your body is so important for both your physical and mental health. It can boost your energy, reduce stress, and even help you sleep better. And who couldn't use a little more sleep, right? So put on some music, grab a friend, and get moving. You'll be amazed at how good you feel. And hey, if you happen to invent a new dance move, be sure to send me a video. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Gyms? Ugh, all those grunting weightlifters and complicated machines. But listen, finding your fit doesn't have to mean joining a gym. Think outside the treadmill. Have you always wanted to try salsa dancing? Go for it. Maybe gardening is more your speed. Did you know that can burn a ton of calories? And it's like therapy, but with flowers. The point is, find something you enjoy doing that gets you moving. It could be as simple as taking a walk in your neighborhood, going for a swim, or even just dancing around your living room. The key is to make it fun and something you look forward to. So, ditch the excuses and get moving. Your body will thank you for it, and you might even have some fun along the way. And who knows, you might even become the next Zumba queen. Okay, let's talk about finding your flock. Because let's be honest, flying solo is great. But sometimes it's more fun to soar with a group. Remember all those years of PTA meetings and soccer practices? Well, now it's your turn to find something you're passionate about. Think about what makes you light up inside. Always love to read? Join a book club. Maybe you're a whiz in the kitchen. Find a cooking class. The possibilities are endless, people. Joining a club is a fantastic way to meet new people who share your interests. And trust me, having a supportive community, especially in this new chapter of life, is priceless. Now I know what you're thinking. Ellen, I'm not a joiner. But hear me out. Sometimes the most rewarding experiences come from stepping outside of that comfort zone. Remember that time I made you try that hot yoga class? Okay, bad example. But the point is, you never know what you might discover about yourself until you try something new. Maybe you'll discover a hidden talent for pottery or become a champion knitter. Or maybe you'll just make some amazing new friends. Either way, it's a win-win. So go ahead, put yourself out there. Join that club, take that class, and embrace the unknown. You never know what adventures await. All right, folks, let's talk about something really important, your health. And no, I'm not going to tell you to give up chocolate, although maybe just a little less. Think of this chapter as a time to really tune in and listen to your body. It's been working hard all these years, raising those amazing kids of yours. Now it's time to give it some extra love and attention. And I'm not just talking about physical health here. Mental health is just as important. Take some time for yourself, practice mindfulness, maybe try meditation. Even just 5 minutes a day can make a world of difference. Remember, taking care of yourself isn't selfish, it's essential. So, go ahead, pamper yourself a little. You deserve it. Now, I'm not a doctor, but I did play one on TV. Just kidding. But seriously, folks, prevention is key when it comes to your health. Make sure you're scheduling those regular checkups with your doctor. And don't forget about the dentist. Nobody wants to be sporting dentures before their time. And while you're at it, why not try incorporating some healthy habits into your daily routine? Drink more water, eat your fruits and veggies. Yes, even the broccoli. And don't forget to get that beauty sleep. It's called beauty sleep for a reason, people. Remember, taking care of your health is an investment, not an expense. So invest in yourself. You're worth it. Okay, so the kids have flown the coop, you've got extra closet space, and you're finding takeout menus stuck to the back of picture frames. It's time to start a new chapter, and I'm not talking about one you just dust. Remember all those dreams you had, the ones you put on hold while you were busy raising amazing humans? Well, guess what? It's time to dust those off too. Maybe you always wanted to learn Italian, write a novel, or finally figure out how to play the ukulele without looking like you're wrestling a squirrel. This is your moment. Setting new goals gives you something exciting to focus on. It's like having a delicious dessert waiting for you after you finish your vegetables. Except in this case, the dessert is self-discovery, and the vegetables were already delicious because, you raised great kids. Section 2. Write it down. Make it happen. Now, I'm a big believer in writing things down. It's like sending a memo to the universe, but with less glitter and a better chance of actually happening. Get yourself a beautiful journal, or even just a sticky note, and jot down those goals. Be specific. Don't just write learn to dance. Write master the tango in 6 months and perform it on a cruise ship. Okay, maybe skip the cruise ship part if you get seasick, but you get the idea. Break down those big goals into smaller, bite-sized steps. It's like training for a marathon, but instead of running, you're achieving dreams, which is way more fun, and you don't need those fancy running shoes. Unless your dream involves running shoes, then, by all means, get yourself some fancy running shoes. All right, let's talk about change. I know change can be scary. It's like trying a new restaurant. You're never sure if you're going to love it or if they're going to put cilantro on everything. Cilantro, why? But here's the thing. Change is also inevitable. It's like that distant cousin who always shows up uninvited to family gatherings. You might as well make the best of it. Think of this new chapter as an adventure. You've raised your family. Now it's time to focus on yourself. Explore those hidden talents, try new things, and don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone. Who knows? You might even discover a hidden talent for stand-up comedy, or juggling, or competitive bird watching. The possibilities are endless. Remember, it's okay to feel a little lost or emotional during this transition. You've poured your heart and soul into raising your children, and it's natural to miss them. But trust me, they're out there figuring out their own lives, and they want you to do the same. This is your time to shine. Embrace this new phase with open arms and a positive attitude. You've got this. And hey, if you ever need a shoulder to cry on or someone to share a laugh with, you know where to find me. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey of empty nesting. It's been an absolute blast sharing these tips with you. Remember, life is all about embracing the changes, finding joy in the little things, and never ever taking yourself too seriously. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more fun and inspiring content. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. And be sure to share this video with your friends, especially those who might be navigating the exciting world of empty nesting themselves. Until next time, take care of yourselves and keep on laughing.